Welcome to the Actuate Blockchain and Decentralized Finance Faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain and DeFi concepts, crucial in today's digital economy. Let's explore the key features of our program educational focus. We cover a comprehensive curriculum, including the basics of blockchain, principles of decentralized finance, use of digital wallets, navigating exchanges, and understanding liquidity pool. Recurring learning cycle. Our sessions are structured in a 4-week cycle with virtual learning lessons every Saturday, ensuring consistent learning. Incentivized learning participants earn Actuate tokens for completing lessons and demonstrating their understanding. This model motivates continuous learning and introduces practical use of blockchain tokens. Graduates of our program can transition into teaching roles, reinforcing their learning and educating new participants. Teachers also earn Actuate tokens, creating a self-sustaining educational ecosystem. Community empowerment. Our program empowers members with valuable skills in blockchain and DeFi, enabling them to leverage Actuate tokens for personal and professional growth. Here's how the Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet works. Structured learning program. Over 4 weeks, participants delve into various aspects of blockchain and DeFi. Week 1, Introduction to Blockchain. Basics of blockchain technology, its history, and fundamental principles. Week 2, Introduction to DeFi. Essentials of decentralized finance, smart contracts, DeFi platforms, and applications. Week 3, Digital wallets and exchanges. Setting up and using digital wallets and trading on cryptocurrency exchanges. Week 4, Advanced DeFi concepts. Exploring liquidity pools, risk management, and security in DeFi. Weekly interactive sessions. Every Saturday we conduct interactive sessions blending lectures, discussions, and hands-on activities. Incentivized learning with Actuate tokens. Participants earn Actuate tokens for their engagement, providing practical experience in managing digital assets. Pathway to teaching. Graduates can become teachers, undergoing a brief training module and earning Actuate tokens for their contributions. The Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet is more than an educational program. It's a catalyst for disseminating practical knowledge and fostering a community well-versed in digital innovations. Join us in shaping the future of blockchain and decentralized finance within the African context. Welcome to the Actuate Blockchain and Decentralized Finance Faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain and DeFi concepts, crucial in today's digital economy. Let's explore the key features of our program educational focus. We cover a comprehensive curriculum, including the basics of blockchain, principles of decentralized finance, use of digital wallets, navigating exchanges, and understanding liquidity pool. Recurring learning cycle. Our sessions are structured in a 4-week cycle with virtual learning lessons every Saturday, ensuring consistent learning. Incentivized learning participants earn Actuate tokens for completing lessons and demonstrating their understanding. This model motivates continuous learning and introduces practical use of blockchain tokens. Graduates of our program can transition into teaching roles, reinforcing their learning and educating new participants. Teachers also earn Actuate tokens, creating a self-sustaining educational ecosystem. Community empowerment. Our program empowers members with valuable skills in blockchain and DeFi, enabling them to leverage Actuate tokens for personal and professional growth. Here's how the Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet works. Structured learning program. Over 4 weeks, participants delve into various aspects of blockchain and DeFi. Week 1, Introduction to Blockchain. Basics of blockchain technology, its history, and fundamental principles. Week 2, Introduction to DeFi. Essentials of decentralized finance, smart contracts, DeFi platforms, and applications. Week 3, Digital wallets and exchanges. Setting up and using digital wallets and trading on cryptocurrency exchanges. Week 4, Advanced DeFi concepts. exploring liquidity pools, risk management, and security in DeFi. Weekly interactive sessions. Every Saturday, we conduct interactive sessions blending lectures, discussions, and hands-on activities. Incentivized learning with Actuate tokens. Participants earn Actuate tokens for their engagement, providing practical experience in managing digital assets. Pathway to teaching. Graduates can become teachers, undergoing a brief training module and earning Actuate tokens for their contributions. The Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet is more than an educational program. It's a catalyst for disseminating practical knowledge and fostering a community well-versed in digital innovations. Join us in shaping the future of blockchain and decentralized finance within the African context. Welcome to the Actuate Blockchain and Decentralized Finance Faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain and DeFi concepts, crucial in today's digital economy. Let's explore the key features of our program educational focus. We cover a comprehensive curriculum, including the basics of blockchain, principles of decentralized finance, use of digital wallets, navigating exchanges, and understanding liquidity pool, recurring learning cycle. Our sessions are structured in a 4-week cycle with virtual learning lessons every Saturday, ensuring consistent learning. Incentivized learning participants earn Actuate tokens for completing lessons and demonstrating their understanding. This model motivates continuous learning and introduces practical use of blockchain tokens. Graduates of our program can transition into teaching roles, reinforcing their learning and educating new participants. Teachers also earn Actuate tokens, creating a self-sustaining educational ecosystem.
Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to our blockchain and decentralized finance session. Just a minute, we begin. Okay, so our topic master will be here in a minute. So today's session, we're going to discuss decentralized exchanges and and liquidity pools. So the program for today, first we'll have a presentation by our topic master, who is Mr. Emmanuel. And then we'll have a question and answer session. And then we'll have some additional comments from Dr. Masharia. And then we'll get to view the website updates by Grace. And then, so that's the order of our program. So decentralized exchanges, they are important. It's an important concept to learn, and also even creating liquidity pools is also important because it facilitates the trading of tokens. You can be able to trade tokens because of creation of liquidity pools. So I can see our topic master has joined us. So Mr. Emmanuel, you are welcome. Can you hear me, Emmanuel?
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, just a minute, kindly. Today we are going to discuss on decentralized exchange and liquidity pools. I will begin with the definition on decentralized exchange. Decentralized exchange is a type of cryptocurrency exchange that operates without a central authority or intermediary. Instead of using cellular server to match, buy and sell orders, decentralized exchange use blockchain technology and smart contracts to facilitate transaction directly between users. This setup enhances security and privacy as users retain control of their funds and transactions are executed automatically based on predefined conditions. Examples include UCSwap, Uniswap, SushiSwap, which are built on platforms like Ethereum. I will continue on difference between decentralized and centralized exchange. The centralized exchange and decentralized exchange are both platforms of trading cryptocurrencies, but they differ fundamentally in their structure and operations. The first difference that I'll talk about is on control and custody. Under control and custody, there is centralized exchange. In centralized exchange, it is operated by a central authority or company that controls the platform. They hold users' funds in their custody and manage order matching and trading, whereas decentralized exchange is operated without a central authority. User retain control of their funds and their own wallet, and trading is facilitated by smart contracts and automated protocols. Secondly, the second difference will be discussed on matters of security and risks. Under centralized exchange, it is vulnerable to hacking and security breaches as they hold large amount of users' funds and centralized storage. Users' accounts and assets are at risk if exchange is compromised. But under the decentralized exchange, it is generally considered more secure since users retain control of their private keys and funds. Risks are more related to smart contracts vulnerability rather than centralized hacks. Thirdly, the third difference will be on user experience and accessibility. With the centralized exchange, typically offer to more user-friendly experience with advanced trading features, customer support, and higher liquidity. They often support a wider range of fiat to crypto transaction. But for the decentralized exchange, focus on user sovereignty and privacy, but can be less intuitive and may offer fewer advanced trading features. The fourth difference will be on regulation and compliance. For centralized exchange, it is often regulated by finance authority and must comply with the local law, including KYC, which in full is Know Your Customer regulations. With the decentralized exchange, it is generally operates in less regulated environment, which can lead to fewer compliance requirements, but also less protection and resource for users. The fifth difference, which is the last one, is on trading mechanisms. For centralized exchange, it uses order books to match buy and sell orders, which can lead to better prices discovery and more sophisticated trading strategies. But for decentralized exchange, often use automated market makers and liquidity pools to facilitate trades, which can result in different price dynamics and potential. Something to note, it is a summary on centralized and decentralized difference. For centralized, offers convenience and advanced features, but involves centralization risk, while decentralized provides greater control and security, but may have limitation in terms of user experience and liquidity. Examples of decentralized exchange, as I earlier named two, which are Uniswap and SushiSwap. The third one includes PancakeSwap. With PancakeSwap, it operates on Binance Smart Chain. For SushiSwap, a fork of Uniswap with additional feature and governance mechanism. For Uniswap, it is one of the most popular decentralized exchanges that uses an automated market maker. Another fourth example includes Curve Finance, which specializes in stablecoin trading with low slippage and is known for efficiency. The fifth one is Balancer, that allows users to create and trade in liquidity pools with multiple tokens and vary weight. The last one is 1inch, that is a decentralized exchange aggregator that finds the best prices across various decentralized exchanges, optimizing trade execution. So we have 6 examples of decentralized exchange, which includes the Uniswap, SushiSwap, PancakeSwap, Curve Finance, Balance, and the 1inch. I'll go to the next topic, which is the liquidity pool. For liquidity pool, it is a collection of funds provided by investors, typically in form of cryptocurrency or other assets, which is used to facilitate trading and decentralized exchange or platforms. These pools help to ensure there is enough liquidity to users to buy and sell assets without significantly affecting the assets price. Investors who contribute to liquidity pools often earn rewards or fees. I'll narrow down to how to create liquidity pools. Creation of liquidity pool generally involves the following step. The first step, you have to choose a platform. Here, you select a decentralized exchange or liquidity pool platform such as Uniswap, SushiSwap, or PancakeSwap. Secondly, you connect your wallet. Here, use a compatible cryptocurrency wallet like MetaMask to connect to the platform. The third step, select assets. Choose the pair of assets you want to provide liquidity for. Example, there is Ethereum or USDT. The fourth step, deposit assets. Deposit an equal value of both assets into liquidity pool. This usually means you need to provide a balanced amount of each asset. The fifth step, you create the pool. It is compulsory. If necessary, you create the pool. On some platforms, you may need to create a new pool if one for your asset pair doesn't already exist. The sixth is you confirm and provide liquidity. Confirm the deposit and finalize the transaction. You'll receive liquidity pool tokens representing your share of the pool. The seventh, you earn fees. As traders use the liquidity pool, you will earn a share of transaction fee proportional to your contribution. The last step, you withdraw the liquidity. If you wish to withdraw your assets, you can redeem your liquidity pool tokens for the underlying assets. Be mindful of potential impairment, loss, and transaction fee. Impermanent loss, I mean, sorry. Something to note on steps on creating the liquidity pool. Always ensure you understand the risk involved, including impermanent loss and smart contract vulnerability before creating or practicing in liquidity pools. Importance of liquidity pools, they include liquidity pools are important in facilitating trades. They allow for the seamless exchange of tokens without relying on traditional order book models. This enhances trading efficiency and reduces slippage. Importance number 2, it provides liquidity. By pooling assets, liquidity providers can ensure that there is always sufficient liquidity for transaction, which helps in maintaining market stability. The third is they earn rewards. Liquidity provider often earn fees or rewards from transaction fees or yields farming. There is the importance on decentralization. They support the decentralized nature of DeFi platform by removing the need for centralized intermediaries. The last importance, they support protocol functionality. They enable various DeFi functionalities such as lending, borrowing, and automated market making, that is AMM, which are foundational for many blockchain-based financial service. The last, something to note on importance of liquidity. Liquidity pools are essential for maintaining liquidity, enabling efficient trading, and support the trader ecosystem of decentralized application. That is the end of my presentation.
Okay, thank you very much, Emmanuel, for that wonderful presentation. I bet we've all heard about liquidity and decentralized exchanges and the difference between centralized and decentralized exchanges. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them on the chat box, or you can raise your hand and unmute. So I think we'll go to the next segment, which I wanted to introduce a new term for this session, and the term is flash loans. Yeah, so we're going to discuss flash loans in decentralized exchanges. So what is a flash loan? A flash loan is uncollateralized loan, which is borrowed and repaid within a single blockchain transaction. So they were first introduced by the DeFi platform AVE, AVE, and they have since become a powerful tool in the DeFi ecosystem. So how do flash loans work? So the borrower must use and repay the loan within the same transaction blocks. And if you fail to repay this loan, the entire transaction is reversed, which ensures that the lender's funds are never at risk. Some use cases, flash loans can be used for arbitrage opportunities, refinancing loans, or even leveraging assets to maximize yield. So about arbitrage opportunities, you can use flash loans to exploit price discrepancies across different decentralized exchanges. So by borrowing a large sum and then buying low on one exchange and selling high on another, you can make a profit within a single transaction. So yeah, flash loans can help in rebalancing liquidity pools to maintain optimal ratios, enhancing the efficiency and profitability of the pool. You can also leverage flash loans to pay off existing loans and secure new ones at a better rate, optimizing optimizing debt positions without needing upfront capital. Yeah, sorry. So some considerations before taking out flash loan. Number one is the complexity. So flash loans require an advanced knowledge of smart contracts and blockchain transactions. So you must carefully construct your transactions to ensure that they are executed correctly. Also, something else to consider is security risks. While the concept of flash loans is secure, they can be exploited in vulnerabilities within the DeFi protocols, leading to significant losses. Proper risk assessments and security measures are crucial. Some real-world applications we have, as I mentioned, number one, arbitrage trading. So you can identify a price difference between two decentralized exchanges and then borrow a flash loan from maybe Avi. Then you buy the underpriced asset on Uniswap and sell it for a higher price on maybe SushiSwap, then repay the loan and pocket the profits. Next, about yield optimization. So a user with multiple liquidity, a user with liquidity in multiple pools uses a flash loan to move assets between pools to capitalize on higher yields, all within a single transactions to avoid exposure to market volatility. So what is the future for flash loans? So as more users and developers become familiar with flash loans, the adoption is likely to increase, driving innovation in decentralized finance. Also, future platforms may offer more friendly user-friendly interfaces and tools to simplify the creation and execution of flash loans, thus making them accessible to a broader audience. Yeah, so that is it about flash loans and the decentralized exchanges. And I can see we don't have any questions on our chat. So I'll invite Doc to give additional comments. Welcome, Dr. Masharia.
All right. Thank you so much, Frida. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Oh, that's good. All right. Yeah. I'm surprised there are no questions because there must be lots of questions that people are not asking questions. What is this question you have and you're not asking? And because there's so many things that people do not understand, but they're afraid of asking. Now, the best thing is to, if you're afraid of asking questions loudly, you can post it as a text message. Because let me tell you something, if you do not understand decentralized finance, particularly decentralized exchanges, then all the work that we are doing is pointless. Yes, because this is the crux of the matter. Crux, C-R-U-X, means cross, like a crossroads. This is where the rubber hits the road. This is what it is all about, by the way. It is what it is all about. And if it is what it's all about, because I know that you do not understand it 100%, it means that you do not understand it, because if you understood it, you'll be having lots of questions. And it is tragic for people not to understand things, because when you have something so important like decentralized finance, I want to insist to persuade you is the economic freedom. Decentralized finance is the economic freedom, which everybody is fighting for. All these big wars you find, like the war that the Palestinians and against Israelis and Israelis against Palestinians, the Russians fighting Ukrainians, and political wars, President Ruto and his finance bill, and all that stuff. The solution to that is in decentralized finance. So you want to make sure you understand it. You have so much privilege to be here to learn. In the decentralized finance, as I've said before, there's some very great people who have given us the tools for decentralized finance. We don't have to build them. They're already built. All you have to do is learn how to use them. Learn how to use them. And learning comes from having questions to ask. Meaning that you go and do your homework. Homework means at home. You sit down and examine one Uniswap. So you can actually have basic knowledge about what Uniswap is all about, how it works. And then you come to the meeting, we have you have opportunities for clarification of what you have learned. So if you do not have any question, it means that you have not done any homework. That's what I was talking about a little earlier. It's a deception. It's a deception. It's a deception. It's not a good thing. You're not failing to do homework, then failing to have questions. Yeah. So because you can never learn this thing until you learn it. Just sit down and take time to understand it. So that even when you receive the tokens themselves, that you get the tokens in this learn-to-earn program, those tokens will be of no value to you if you do not know what to do with them. So the purpose of receiving those tokens is not so that you can offer up them into Kenyan shilling. That is what's that all about? That is like a waste of effort. Receiving tokens so you can offer up them into Kenyan shillings. You could have stayed with Kenyan shilling at the same state. But the reason for receiving tokens is so that you can use them to learn more and more about the blockchains. As you have heard, the initial thing, once you receive those tokens, you want to prepare them and create a liquidity pool. That's the first thing you learn about, because liquidity pools, as you have talked about in the previous lessons, liquidity pools help you to earn money from your own tokens. That's why they're called liquidity. And liquidity is indications of having money in your pockets that you can use. Liquidity pools. So if you have tokens and you're not creating a liquidity pool, it means that you're not doing the homework, which is what? Because the homework, you do it by yourself to create a liquidity pool. And if you do not know how to create a liquidity pool, this is the opportunity for you to ask a question. Step by step, how do you create a liquidity pool? So those tokens becomes meaningful to you. If you receive tokens and then you don't create liquidity pools, then the tokens are of no meaning. It's a meaninglessness. So you don't want to be engaging in a meaningless activity, because meaninglessness is called vanity. And Koheredo himself told us vanity of vanity is vanity. So you don't want to engage in vanity. Receive tokens, and the first thing to do with those tokens after you receive them is to go to a decentralized exchange such as PancakeSwap and create a liquidity pool. Okay? And if you do not know the steps of creating a liquidity pool, this is the opportunity for you to ask questions. How do I create that liquidity pool? Then the liquidity pool is just the beginning of your entrance into the, let's say, the ecosystem of decentralized finance. It's like the gateway that ushers you into this holy city. Let's call it holy city. Holy city of, as I have told you before, that in the traditional finance system, that holy city was occupied by only a few people who are the guardians or the custodians of the Holy of Holies. We call them the high priests of finance. These are people who are up there, investment bankers. Now, the veil to the Holy of Holies has been broken. It's now wide open, and that's because the curtain or the veil to the Holy of Holies in traditional finance or in finance world has been broken, then it's your turn to get in there. So you must have a lot of questions, inquiries, like how do I partake into the Holy of Holies? And that means that you want to understand how to create a liquidity pool, because that's how you enter. You enter into the Holy of Holies. And then when you go into that Holy of Holies, you perform different kind of ceremonies that are going to increase your net worth. First of all, create liquid pools, and of course, you can create more than one pool. Yes. And Frida has told us why it's good for you to create more than one pool, because you can use 2 or 3 pools. When you have 2 or 3 pools, you can do flash loan borrowing. Yeah, because, for example, you can have a pool in Uniswap and another one in PancakeSwap. And then because those 2 markets, Uniswap and PancakeSwap, have got different prices for the token, for the actual token, different exchange rate, that difference in market price between PancakeSwap and Uniswap is what is called arbitrage. Arbitrage just means that if you're in Karatina market and you're buying a bunch of bananas at 5 shillings, and then in Nairobi market, let's say Wakulima market in Nairobi, you're buying a bunch of bananas at 10 shillings. The difference between Karatina 5 shillings and Wakulima market 10 shillings is what you call arbitrage. So you understand. So arbitrage in this case is buying your bananas in Karatina and coming to sell them in Wakulima market in Nairobi. So you make a profit of 5 shillings. Simple, yeah? But then this is even simpler than working into geographically dispersed markets, which has got something called space. The space between Karatina and what? And Wakulima market in Nairobi. So on the blockchain, space is removed. There is no space. It's spaceless. So space and time are collapsed together in what Einstein called space-time continuum. Okay, remember that special theory of relativity, space-time continuum. That is what the blockchain has done. Ladies and gentlemen, how can we experiencing spacelessness of the market, and now what you call arbitrage is happening on the same cell phone, your own phone, that you can have PancakeSwap and Uniswap on the same phone. You don't have to do 300 kilometers from Nairobi to Karatina or Karatina to Nairobi to experience arbitrage. Okay? So why are you not doing that? Why aren't you asking yourself those questions? Why aren't you asking? Well, take that back. You cannot ask yourself questions and find answers. Although there's one self in you who is far greater than the one in the world, you can ask him that one. But then ask questions here. Ask question now, how do I exercise arbitrage? Take advantage of differences in market. The market in Uniswap and the market in what? In PancakeSwap. If now there is nobody else, let me tell you, when this veil was cut open, it means that access to the Holy of Holies is upon you, yourself, nobody else. Okay? Because that's what we are saying, it is decentralized, disintermediated. There is no central authority. You are the authority. You are the authority. And you want to comprehend that I am the authority, I am in charge, you are in charge. Okay? Because you're in charge, you're the one who is able to go to Uniswap, you are the one who is able to go to PancakeSwap, and those markets are with you always in the same phone. Without space difference, there's no kilometers between those markets. So this how you're now able to take advantage of the flash loss, even within the same market. In PancakeSwap, if you have 2 liquidity pools in PancakeSwap, you can have in your pool the token price is different from the other pool. Okay, within the same market. Same market. For example, if you create one liquidity pool, which is Actuate to BNB, then you have another liquidity pool with Actuate to USDT. In the same market, same pancake swap. Actuate to BNB and Actuate to USDT are two different markets in the same pool. Yeah, same market. That means you can now perform a flash loan exercise. That means you can borrow more BNB somewhere, or you can borrow more Actuate. Again, it's nothing. Okay, the flash loan. So you are borrowing from so that you can go and create more liquidity in Actuate USDT or Actuate Bitcoin in PancakeSwap, and then you borrow and then you pay back that loan by within the same transaction, within the same blockchain transaction. So arbitrage opportunities within the same PancakeSwap, you're able to make a lot of money by just borrowing, which is called flash loan. Flash loan means happens in a flash is that you pay the money in the same transaction. And that means that if there was price differential between BNB and USDT liquid pools, is that you can borrow money in your USDT to go and sell. If you go borrow BNB so that you can sell the actual in BNB, and then you come and pay back to the USDT pool. So it just means that it's the same market and you're able to make money. These are things that you're doing inside the liquidity pool themselves, where space has been removed. Space has been removed. I just want to give you a practical example of how space disappears in the information technology. Right now, we are operating in different places, different locations, even different countries. But we are together at the same time. Together, we are synchronized in the same location, which is called Zoom. So what has Zoom done? What Zoom has done is to remove space. Remove space. Space does not exist when we use Zoom technology, because I can be in Boston, you can be in Kakamega, and we are all together at the same point. We are synchronized. So that is what I would like you to understand and appreciate, that power where space goes away, the power of decentralized finance, and the power for you to access the holy of holies so that you can perform all those great ordinances that were only conducted by the high priests, the high priest of finance. Okay, so you don't need to be ordained. You don't have to somebody an ordained priest to do that. You have to go to colleges of ordinances of high finance. No, you are now self-ordained, ordinances decentralized. Okay, so then what do we do about that? I'm sure you have questions. So this way we want to exercise your freedom, exercise your sovereignty, exercise your freedom, which is called sovereignty, of your new power, the new power to perform those ordinances. Yeah, to perform ordinances like create liquid pools, ordinances of high finance, to perform those ordinances, to perform flash loans, and also to lend your tokens to other people, and you earn money by lending, to stake, and to borrow against your tokens. See, so you want to understand all this stuff. And if you're not asking questions, it tells me that you have not understood anything. Because if you have understood it, then you'll be asking questions. The reason you're not asking questions if you have not understood. Or you have understood that you receive token for the purpose of off-ramping the tokens into Kenya shell. That is a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. But I think the correct understanding is when we start now appreciating the power of the token, and so that you can use them to officiate through the ordinances that are made available to you by having the tokens. Okay. Yeah. So I'm sure there are questions now. Or maybe Frida, you want to show a demo of how to do a liquid pool, because I'm sure there are people who are with us here and they still do not know how to make a liquid pool, but they're not asking. Frida, do you think there are people within the team, within a group here, who still do not know how to make a liquid pool?
I don't know. I can just do a demo.
I know they are there, but they are not, because when they receive tokens, I think when you find people hesitating to do something, they hesitate to do something because they do not know. Yeah, they don't know. And if people don't know, if you don't know something, ask, because when you ask, then you get the answer. Okay.
Okay, just a minute. Let me share my screen. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to create a liquidity pool on PancakeSwap. Yeah, so to create a liquidity pool on PancakeSwap, you have to go and to Google Chrome, and then on the search bar, you type in pancake.finance. And we said that you need to make sure that you've checked the search bar to make sure that it's the correct site, so that you avoid any phishing attempts. By phishing means that yeah, people can steal your funds if you're not careful. So you need to make sure that at the top here it's written pancake.finance, and then you go to the trade button over here, and then you select liquidity. Yeah, so this will take you to this page, which it's yeah, to the liquidity pool page, where you can be able to add liquidity. So you click on the add liquidity button, and then yeah, then you select the token pair. The token pair basically it's Actuate token and another token maybe that you have in your wallet. So if you have some BNB or even some USDT, you can pair that token with Actuate token to create a liquidity pool. So for the token pair, I'm going to pair Actuate token, and then yeah, I'm going to pair it with BNB. Yeah, so after selecting the token pair, I'm going to select the fee tier. Yeah, so we said this fee tier is the profit that you get by from people trading tokens. We said that liquidity pools facilitate trades. So if people swap tokens, maybe Actuate, yeah, if people swap Actuate to BNB or BNB to Actuate, a certain percentage, which is the fees for trading, is going to go to your wallet. Okay, to your pool. Yeah, so I'm going to select the 0.05 fee tier, and then set the price range. Yeah, as you can see, for the price range, it says we have the current price of Actuate to BNB is 0.005. So the price range basically means when people are trading, the lowest maybe people can trade using your pool, using the yeah, the lowest the price. If the price of Actuate maybe drops lower than maybe the 5% price range, yeah, your pool will not allow that trade, so that it prevents you from losing your tokens, or yeah, it prevents you from getting impermanent loss. So for the price range, we have different percentages at the bottom here. We have 5%, 10%, 20%. So if you select the price range to maybe 5%, this means that your pool will only allow your tokens to be traded 5% above the current price and 5% below the current price. But we said never select full range when never select the full range option on the price range. So I'm going to select the 20%. Yeah, as you can see, it says minimum price that the tokens will be traded at is 0.004, and then the maximum price is 0.006. Then next, I'm going to set the Actuate, the amount of tokens I want to commit to my pool. Yeah, so we said you can create a pool with even just as low as even one Actuate token. Yeah. And so it automatically calculates the amount of BNB, an equal amount of BNB that I will have to, the amount of BNB also that I'll put in the pool. So for one Actuate token, the amount of BNB to match is 0.005. And then next, I'm just going to click on add and confirm the details of my pool. If everything is okay, the amount of Actuate tokens, the fee tier, the maximum and minimum price. And so I'm going to click on add, and it will bring me to my wallet. A pop-up, the pop-up brings me to my wallet, so I have to confirm that transaction in my wallet. So we said that do not block pop-ups for your browser, otherwise you'll not be able to create liquidity pools. So yeah. I confirm the transaction on my wallet, and the transaction has been submitted. So yeah, that's how it's simple as that. Creating a liquidity pool is simple as that. I hope that we've all understood. And after creating a liquidity pool, you're given a number. Yeah, this is an NFT number. It identifies or it represents the ownership. Your owner, yeah, it says that basically you own this pool. So yeah, so that is my pool. You can go and click and check your pool. So here on unclaimed fees, yeah, so this is the fees you earn for creating that pool. So over time, these unclaimed fees accumulate, and you can be able to collect them. Yeah, you can basically consider the unclaimed fees as profit from people trading, profit for creating the liquidity pool. So yeah, I think that's it, unless somebody has a question, or maybe if you have not understood anywhere. Yeah, so, okay. I can see that we don't have any questions. So I hope that you've all understood, and we're going to go to the next segment where we get some web updates from Grace. So Grace, you're welcome.
Thank you so much, Frida. Hello, everyone. My name is Grace Njeri. I'm the web developer, and I'll be sharing with you some 3 key updates on our website, or things that I would like to share. So let me share my screen first of all. Yeah, so I hope you can all see my screen. So here this is our website, actuate.bio. And if you haven't visited our website before, you just go to your browser and type Actuate.bio, and this will be the first website that will come up there. So when you click, when you come to our website, there's this Nairobi Summit page. And here we have some buttons, as you can see, that states program attendees, sponsors. So we are having a summit in December from 3rd to 6th. And we have all the information about the summit here on our website. And we have been talking about speakers, and I would like to share with you the speakers, not the speakers list. This is the call for speakers. I wanted to share the speakers list. Oops, sorry. Yeah, speakers list here. So as you can see, the speakers list is getting bigger and bigger, and more people are sending their abstracts. And so far we have 92 speakers who have confirmed that they will come to speak in our summit. So you can go through the speakers list in your own time to see all the speakers that are coming to the summit, and you'll be encouraged even to also to come in and participate in the summit. Also, there's something else about call for speakers. We have something new here for you. We have a video that has the instruction on how to participate in the summit. So when you come to this page call for speakers, you'll get a video here that is very informative. Make sure that you watch the video, and also go to our YouTube channel, Actuate, and you'll be able to see our latest videos and be able to learn more about what we are doing. Yeah. And another thing is that we should not forget about the help us page that has the trending topics about like liquidity pools, wallets, and all these things. And like for example, today we have been talking about liquidity. You can always come to our website and to this help page and be able to study and learn about liquidity pools and other things. And we even have a step-by-step instructions on how to create liquidity. So if you missed something while Frida was demonstrating, you can come here and confirm. Yeah, so that is it. Thank you so much. Back to you, Frida.
Yes, thank you very much, Grace, for that. As you can see, the summit is going to be very exciting, and we invite all of you to attend. So we're still looking on the look for sponsors, and we said that you can be able to get 5% commission if you bring in a sponsor, and also you come to you can be able to attend the summit for free. Yeah, so it's an exciting opportunity, and we'd wish to see all of you there. So I don't know, Doc, do you have anything to add?
Oh yes, I have lots of things to add, but I'll add just one thing about the summit. Like the summit is where do you come in? This summit is for you, everyone who's here, all the denizens of Actuate Nation. It's for you to participate, to partake. And how do you partake that effectively? 3 ways. One, of course, you attend just to sit down and listen to others. That's not good. Just listening is, can get packed with a lot of knowledge, then you don't know how to use it. So the better way to know how to use the knowledge is create a poster about the summit. Because you're on the blockchain lesson today, create a poster on the blockchain itself. How can you use the blockchain, decentralized finance, liquidity pools to advance health and human development? Okay. Yeah. So that is what, because this is a big opportunity for you to do that. And that means that you go and do research, how liquidity pools are done, talk about all the advantages of using the decentralized finance markets like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, to advance health and human development. Okay, meaning that how can it advance money in the pocket of a human? Because having money is equals to having access to health. Yes, so that is, of course, because decentralized is universally accessible, decentralized finance, then it means that you can have universal health access. So what we are talking about, you can create a poster about decentralized finance and universal health access, UHA. universal health access. See, that is what everybody keeps talking about, universal health access. So now that's very powerful. And then in that poster, you can share your ideas. So in order for this to be totally practical for you, to make practical sense, you want to know people in decentralized finance itself, the creators of decentralized finance platforms. Those are the ones you want to come here in Nairobi. You wish you could ever meet someone in decentralized finance. Now, us here in the Actuate team, we may not know all those people, but people in Actuate Nation know a lot of people. So don't be shy. Talk to those people. Tell them to come to the summit. Some of them have a lot of money, by the way. People in decentralized, like today we talked about Ave. By the way, Ave means angel. Ave is an angel, the white angel, the angel of the Lord. I think that's what they call themselves. Those guys are in Europe, Scandinavian country. And Ave is a Scandinavian angel. So it's an angel of what? So yeah, invite them to come to Nairobi if you can get them. And of course, you can get them, because how do you get people at Ave? It's going to their website, finding their contact and calling them to come to this DeFi festival, so we can open up more market for their decentralized finance. So you have very huge opportunity, not only to know people, you always wish you ever knew them, because all these people you wish you knew, you say, how can I communicate with them? But now what the summit does is to give you the language of communication. It's like learning a new language. It's like learning how to speak Chinese, and you didn't know how to speak Chinese. So you can ask the Premier of China to bring you a gift from the Chinese household, let's say. But if you don't know Chinese and you try to get a gift from a Chinese emperor, it's Mao Zedong, he will not know what you're talking about. But it's the same thing about the summit. If you wanted to contact people at Ave and there was no summit, you'd be wondering, what am I going to be telling the people at Ave? Okay, or people at Uniswap. Maybe you want to talk to Brian Adams of Uniswap, but you don't know how you can talk to him because you don't have common language. But what the summit does is to create that common language that Brian Adam of Uniswap will understand and yourself understand. Then Brian Adam will say, why do you want me to come to Nairobi? See, because Nairobi is the hotbed of decentralized finance. Because it represents all those unbanked people. Nairobi represents the unbanked or the bankless without access to bank account. I say, and you made Uniswap for that reason. And you want to come to Nairobi to be present at the ceremony. Festival of the Commons is a common thing we have together. So that's what you want. So you have the narrative, you have the language, the lingua franca. The summit is your lingua franca to communicate with people who you did not think you would ever be able to communicate with, and then convince them. You know what's beautiful? If you manage to convince any one of those guys and he comes to the summit, because they have large bags of money, yeah, he pays money for maybe exhibition to participate as a sponsor. Some of that money comes to you, and that money may come in form of crypto tokens like Ethereum, or maybe coins like Bitcoin, whatever, whichever form they come in. A small percentage of that comes into your pocket. That's what the power right there. So do not refuse to take advantage of the power, because you are not the one to be drawn to perdition. Okay? Well, how does it say, Frida? Cast not your confidence. Is that true, Frida? Cast away not your confidence. Cast away not your confidence. Cast not your confidence away. The confidence of getting into those people. because you are not of them that are drawn to perdition. Who said that? Who said those powerful words? Let's ask Grace. Grace, who said that? Cast not away your confidence. You are not of them who is drawn to perdition. Perdition is a place of suffering. Suffering is when people are earning 5% of bringing sponsors and you're earning 0%. That is perdition. Making us, I would say, burning in hell because of not doing the thing you could do, because you lost confidence. So cast away not your confidence, because you are not of them who is drawn to perdition, who draws back. You're not of them who draw back to perdition. Well, that's it, Frida. So that's my final word. I would say the word that for anyone who is, everybody who is here, you don't have that power. When you're confident, first of all, to attend the summit, to bring others, to make a poster, and even to reach out to all those people you wish you could ever reach them, and cast away not your confidence, because you are not of them who draw back to perdition. All right, back to you, Frida.
Yeah, thank you very much, Doc, for those words. Yeah, so yeah, that verse is in Hebrews 10, verse 39. So you can go and check it out. So as you heard, we have a lot of opportunities for you to participate in the summit. Yeah, you can come in as an exhibitor and pay $1,000 to do an exhibition. You can also participate in the poster competition, or and also opportunities to also find sponsors and contribute to co-creating the summit. Yeah, so thank you very much to our speakers. We've come to the end of the session today. Yeah, so I'm going to post the form for you to fill. So we say this is a learn to earn session, yeah, where you earn tokens by participating in attending our session. Yeah, so thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you, Grace, for that wonderful presentation, and thank you, Doc, for those additional comments. So we can adjourn the meeting, and I'll give you a few minutes to fill the form.
Okay, cast away not your confidence, people, because we are not of them who draw back to perdition. Si watu wakurudi chupa, yeah? I don't know. Bye-bye, everyone. We don't get back into the